So what if Buffy were to become a transgender reboot? In every generation, a Slayer is born. She alone must stand up against the darkness and the demons, and something to that effect. One girl born in every generation. What if this were to be a transgender reboot? Now, I pose this question because Joss Whedon is rebooting Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he's doing it for the. It's either a reboot or a sequel, but the whole point of it is to be for the sake of diversity, because Buffy, the show, is going to have a black female lead. And this is the question I pose to you. I mean, diversity for the sake of diversity, why that takes precedence over everything else in this culture war, why that takes precedence over story, characters, skin color, and gender. Why that? Why? Why? I mean, let's be honest. Some people are gonna say, you're racist to complain about this, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. What if Buffy was a transgender reboot? And the reason why I'm saying transgender reboot is because look at the Supergirl show. They changed Dream Girl, a long time established comic book character that has always been a female. And she has fans. She may be, she may not be as popular as Supergirl, Superman, Wonder Woman, and etc. But Dream Girl has fans. Fans. They're getting her on screen, but she's been changed to a transgender person. She's been changed. And the reasoning for this, is that the show is all about diversity and inclusion. It it's not about the comic book it's based on, the title you're using to guarantee yourself an audience. It's not about, you know, respecting the source material that gave you this opportunity, uh, respecting the fans that love these characters. It's about diversity and inclusion. I have no problem with transgender people or, you know, having transgender heroes. I think that's great for transgender people to have transgender heroes. But changing somebody else's hero, changing somebody else's hero to give this smaller 1% of people a hero, it's very disrespectful. And it's all for the sake of your own ideology. You're making money off this product, and largely it's the fans that made this opportunity possible, that are going to tune into your show and all that. But here you are disrespecting them, disrespecting comic book accuracy, and disrespecting the fan base and everything, just just for the sake of your ideology. This is why I don't watch Supergirl, because it pushes politics in there, and it pushes like that far left politics into the show. And you can say it's wrong all you want to not be on board with that. You can claim I'm transphobic or whatever, but I'm not. I'm like, Dreamgirl's an awesome character. I mean, you can invent your own awesome transgender characters. You can invent them and not have to disrespect fans of that character, Dreamgirl, by changing her. I just, I mean, let's honestly look at it from this perspective. What if Buffy were to be a transgender reboot? She alone, she alone, born into every generation and stuff like that, has the power to stop the demons and all this and that. That was all about girl power. It was a great show, honestly. I mean, even though I do like Josh Whedon, I like him a lot, but rebooting a show for the sake of diversity and inclusion with casting a black woman to be, it's just I'm not on board with that, and I'm not on board with race changing characters, uh, you know, changing characters' sexual identity and stuff like that just for the sake of diversity and inclusion. It's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful to longtime established fans. People need to keep their ideology out of this stuff because shows are about character depth, character development, uh, rich storylines, fleshed out people, not oh hey this person is this sex, this gender, uh, this race, and that's pretty much all there is to them. And because it's just, I mean, let's say if you want to say that I'm transphobic or whatever, that that I'm alt right or whatever, just because I have a problem, look at something you really like and ask yourself if you were to still like it if they changed like a female character to a male, or a straight character to a gay character, or a gay character to a straight character, or a black character to a white character. Let's be real. Look, if you were to reboot Black Panther with a white guy, who's gonna want that? Who's gonna want that? Huh? Why would you do that? Uh, let's say you're gonna reboot, you know, Buffy with a man instead of a woman. Who's gonna want that? Don't you understand now? Don't you understand? That's the point I'm trying to make. You know, it's not about being racist or sexist or transphobic. It's about you love these characters and you've known them a certain way, and seeing them in some other kind of version, it just creates a disconnect in the brain. You're struggling to to I don't know how to explain it exactly, but it's something you're familiar with, and it's coming off as unfamiliar. It's coming off as wrong. That's why you don't do this to characters. They keep doing this to characters, race changing, gender bending, but all this is perfect examples of why you don't do it. And I know even if you're one of those people that are race changing and gender changing characters, I know that there's a character out there you would be upset about if it were to be gender changed or race changed. And it has nothing to do with sexism or racism. Anyways, I just wanted to make a video on this subject. Comment, share your opinion, check out my other videos, like, subscribe. What, kitty? This is Huntress, by the way. But like, subscribe, check out my GoFundMe link. I'm not monetized. Uh, help out supporting my channel if you want to. I would greatly appreciate it. I don't really have much else to say. I think I got my point across. If I didn't, then I'm just talking to a wall. Stay awesome. Rock on.